everybody! But I can't stop eating these things. They're so good. Hello, everybody. Hi. Today's gonna be a fun stream, guys. First things first, let's go to the chat. I see names I don't recognize, so welcome Fem Fishies, the Patriarch, Scarlella, Coco, TK2MP, Dacity, Underwater Alex Jones. Sorry to be a disappointment, but you're not going to get any secret audio today that people haven't already heard that's been out in the last 48 hours. Welcome Zara Watts, Tyler Wishner, Memphis Smart Guy, and the Twiggy, Renegade McCree. How are you guys? How is everybody today? So I was supposed to do a stream yesterday. I changed that because a bunch of stuff happened in the last 48 hours with Ethan Ralph, somebody who I despise and hate. I wanted to just make a whole segment today upon the recent drama that Ethan Ralph has been part of in the last 48 hours, and then we're going to get into Anisa. So those are really the only two topics that we're going to be really talking about today is Ethan Ralph, Anisa, and Idubbbz. That's pretty much it. Because I think there's enough content to make a 2-3 hour stream. So that's what we're going to be just having fun, chilling, having a relaxing conversation and laughing. Remember, guys, my stream segments every single week, Thursday or Friday, is for entertainment purposes. It is to laugh at retards. That is what I do here. I like to make fun of stupid people. And Ethan Ralph is no exception to that. I did get hit up by quite a few people last night of people asking me, hey, do you have secret?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, the Twiggy! $5. You can now buy 5 Arizona iced teas. Funny enough, the Twiggy, thank you for that $5 donation. I just had my first Arizona iced tea. I know, right? My first time ever. A couple weeks ago, and I reviewed it on my YouTube tab shorts because as of late, I have been doing a crazy amount of shorts on YouTube. If you haven't checked out the shorts tab on my YouTube channel, go do that. People have been loving my random food reviews because I work 50 hours a week and I'm constantly out and I'm tired, so I eat out a lot, probably more than I probably should, but you know, it is what it is. And I've just been reviewing it because, like, why not let people know? And you know, all these fast food chains, Arby's, Taco Bell, McDonald's, they're constantly fighting with one another on like bringing new products out all the time, and I love just trying new things. So I'm like, why not review it, right? I have to eat anyway. Might as well return a camera on and fucking eat food. So thank you for the $5. I will buy an Arizona iced tea with that $5, and I will, wait, is that Twiggy from LolCow Live, Twiggy? Or not LolCow Live, LolCow Nerds? Or am I thinking of somebody different? I saw the review. You popped in our chat when okay, so yeah, you are the person I thought. Hello. Welcome to my streams. This is my streams are really chill. We laugh at people. That's what we do. We laugh at retards. I am going to be posting something that people have not seen though today about Ethan Ralph. Things which he may come after me after this, or he may go after her. I don't know. We'll see. It could infuse some drama. What I'm about to show, some DMs that people have not seen before from Ethan Ralph. But I know a lot of people came in here because they wanted some like secret audio of Ethan Ralph. That's not going to happen today. So if you're here for that, I'm sorry to disappoint you. That's just not going to happen. Okay. But before we dive into Ethan Ralph, I'm sorry, I take a long time to get into the subjects that we're going to talk about. I do have something new that we're going to review on stream today really quickly. Look at this. I went to 7-Eleven and the Indian guy was like, ooh, you need to try these Reese's Oreo cookies. They're good. They're very good. Yum, yum. It didn't say the yum, yum part, but my Indian friend at 7-Eleven said these are really good. So welcome to our first live stream where I'm going to review chocolate, okay? The first time cat spotted. Yeah, my little head cat is, wow, look at this. Look at this. This is fascinating. I don't think I've ever had a Reese's Pieces. I'm a huge Reese's Piece guy. Like, I love Reese's Pieces, and this is mixed with Oreo. So, hey, Billy Joe, how are you? Look at that. Oh, that smells really good. You've tried them? I love anything Reese's. Yeah, dude, me too. I love this stuff. Let's take this out and look at that. It's a mixture of white and black. I love interracial candy. That's my favorite. You know? Oreo peanut butter. Oh my god, that's really good. Holy shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Thank you for that shekel.
That
Just
is a mixture.
donating to say, hey, I've been watching you for like 10 years now. I'm 23 now. XD, thank you for all the content over the years, Tom.
First of all, thank you for the $5 donation, and holy shit, 10 years, you're a fucking champ. That's a wild amount of time. See, I love it when I get comments like that because that makes me feel so happy because so many people have dipped from my channel over the last decade because I stopped talking about one particular thing or one particular person or one, and people just move on, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I love OG people who stick around for that long. You're awesome. Thank you for the $5. I really appreciate that, Renegade McCree. And thank you for stopping by my stream. I don't recognize your name. I recognize a lot of the names of people who are casually here all the time. So thank you. I appreciate you. One more look at that. It's an Oreo, peanut butter, and chocolate. You just saw the live Wendy's review. Wasn't expecting to see your live. I stream every Thursday and Friday, so... Well... I stream once a week, sometimes twice a week. It's a mixture. I only can stream on my days off because I'm too tired after a work shift and I don't want to like talk to anybody. So, dog, will you stop? My dog is like looking for crumbs under my desk. All right, so let's start with Ethan Ralph. All right, first things first. I want to show you some DMs of Ethan Ralph with links. Okay. I made a post on Twitter, what was like 2 weeks ago. It was more of like a shit post than anything, but I was serious. Dog, stop. Stop. Nope. Trying to grab my beef sticks off my desk. I made a post like 2 weeks ago on Twitter, like just kind of like calling out Ethan Ralph and like telling him he's a horrible person, blah, 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 blah. But one of Ethan Ralph's superpowers, if you can call it that, is his ability to make people uncomfortable, specifically women. And for those of you who don't know, Ethan Ralph had a short lore arc with Lynx, okay? And now I have given Lynx lots of money for art because she does 3D printing. She makes phenomenal 3D print stuff. And I've been in her Discord and I'm just sitting playing my video games, live streaming in Discord, right? Just casually, people are talking, people are interacting with one another. I'm just like, I'm locked into my game. And all of a sudden, a wild Ethan Ralph appears out of nowhere, just joins the server and joins the chat and starts arguing with people in text chat. And then he joins the VC and I'm there and he tries to make conversation with me. He tries to bait me a little bit with stuff. It doesn't work. Look, I've been on YouTube for 16 years, far longer than Ethan Ralph has. I have experienced everything. Like, you're not going to bait me that easily. I just ignore him. Anyways, him and Lynx start talking. I DM Lynx. I'm like, you need to watch out for this dude. He's bad news. He's bad to the bone. Mr. Metacore is going to have a heyday. The field day. Dog, I'm about to put you in your box right now. You want this beef stick? It's going in my mouth. You're not going to do this. You already had 5 cups of doggy food. No. Anyways, for about 2 weeks, he would intermittently just join VC randomly and talk with Lynx. Now, for whatever reason, he was constantly sexual, as Ethan Ralph is. And Lynx did it. I went on his live stream, I think, once or twice. And I understand, like, when you're a new person in a creator space, you really don't know people's lore and you don't really know people who are bad. So I get it. But she was scared of the dude and was nervous of the dude, rightfully so, because I was also sending her stuff. I was like, hey, this guy is known for this. He has restraining orders. He's released revenge corn. He's not a good dude. You probably should stay away from him. But, you know, people make their own decisions. That's on them at the end of the day. But, sorry, let me eat. I know it's rude to eat and talk with your mouth, so. So in the period of 2 weeks that he was in that Discord, I would be playing my games, live streaming, and he would pop in. And the conversations I heard were irritating at best. They were annoying, but most of all, they were so depressing as fuck. you know, and all he did was bitch. He bitched, moaned, complained, and cried to Lynx. He said multiple times that he's in love with Lynx. And I think the worst part of all that is that he went on a 45-minute tirade talking about Lynx's breasts and her pussy lips. And she was very uncomfortable by that, as one would when you're talking about somebody's vagina and tits for 45 minutes, and that's not an exaggeration. This happened. And eventually Ethan Ralph just left the server because everybody was just making fun of him. Like, he would not be able to say anything without people just clowning on him or leaving VC altogether. There was a couple times I just left VC. I'm like, I can't deal with this. I'm here to play games and chill. I don't even want to talk to this fucking degenerate fucking sex pest pedophile. Okay? And eventually Lynx wants to cut contact and doesn't want to associate with Ethan anymore. Which is what I told her pretty much. Like, you want to disassociate with this person because no matter how you try to...
I have been a long-time viewer for over 10 years. I am happy to see you back on YouTube and I wish you all the best. Keep up the good work.
Thank you for the $10 super chat, Isabel Meg Lash. I really appreciate that, and thank you for sticking around for that long. Thanks for tuning into my live stream. A lot of new people today. What was I saying? Oh, so Lynx. Fuck. My mind just went blank. What was I saying before the donation message distracted me? Lynx, Ethan. Oh, so she wanted to pull away and didn't want to associate with him anymore. And I told her, I'm like, hey, just to let you know, when there is a falling out or you say, hey, I don't want to work with you, I don't want to be associated with you, he is going to go apeshit because Ethan Ralph is somebody who cannot stand people saying no to him. I mean, after all, he is a rapist, right? Like, he's sexually violated and he's sexual assaulted multiple people. He's gotten multiple people pregnant. He's a sex fiend. He's masturbated on stream before. He shitted himself on stream before. This is a top tier man right here. The alpha Chad. This man is the epitome of everything degenerate on the internet. I mean, he has gotten so horrible that he even has to, like, nobody wants to watch him, so he has to bot his own live streams. Like, imagine being that pathetic and that miserable as a person and just a disaster of your life that you have to pay for fake views on your live stream to even get up on the algorithm. That's just sad. That is like, botting your own shit is like the sign that you're done for. And you are a nobody. But apparently Ethan Ralph is not a nobody because in his recent shenanigans, he's hooked up and he's now associated with Scarlett Hampton, who is a ex-porn star. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Back to Lynx. So they had a falling out, essentially. She didn't want to associate with him, and he went on a little tirade of doing what he normally does, and he attacked her family members, specifically because she takes care of her elderly grandfather. I don't know the context in which he attacked her family, but he threatened to dox her and go after her as he normally does when people don't want to collaborate with him or they don't want any association with him. He always goes after them, specifically women more than men. Because why not, right? Why not fucking try to harm people? Why not try to fuck with people? Because somebody says no to you. Dear God, right? Like, oh. Anyways, let me pull this up really quick. Let me switch scenes here. All right, so here we are. Oh, this is the wrong thing. I gotta do display capture. All right. So we're in my computer right now. I know everybody's looking all around on the file names and everything. They're like, can I see Daniel's secret corn stash? What is he into? Yeah, you're not going to find it on this computer. Sorry. Which, by the way, anybody who does stuff like that, you should probably separate your main computer and, like, your streaming PC so you don't have, like, you're sharing your screen and, like, you have, like, a folder of some naughty thing that you shouldn't be having on your computer when you're live streaming. But, so the 5 screenshots we're going to go through here is Lynx and Ethan Ralph. And this is, I would say a year is fairly recent, right? But first, I want to pull up a video clip. Now, the video clip I'm about to show you is short. I had to actually download it and blur it because this guy is a fucking retard, and for whatever reason, live streams with his child's face in the fucking picture on his live streams, which is just disgusting that this person is a parent. For many reasons, you know, he lives in Mexico in a little fucking hut, right? Because he doesn't want to pay child support. But anyway, so before we even look in the text messages, I just want to set the premise here is that Ethan Ralph is somebody who, if you don't want to associate with him, he threatens to fuck you up. And in this context, he threatens to shoot. Bang, bang. So, let me pull this up. Now, that's really short, right? Nothing really crazy other than him just being unhinged that somebody doesn't want to associate with you, you want to blow their brains out. Totally normal thing. Now, Ethan Ralph is somebody who likes to deny that he says things unless people get it recorded. So I'm just showing that in case he ever says, I never said this, because when we dive into the Scarlett Hampton shit, he says he didn't say a lot of things despite the fact that he's intoxicated out of his ass and he's drunk. And he absolutely does say the things that he says. But then he plays denial because he's a fucking retard and so drunk that he can't remember anything. So. All right. So. These are DMs of Ethan Ralph. Let's see if I can do my own version of Ethan Ralph. Not to bother you at all, but I've been doing a lot of thinking. I feel like I've treated you unfairly. I hope you've had a little bit of fun with our crossovers. A little bit of fun? It's never fun for anyone, Ethan, to work with you. It's not fun. You make everything miserable. You're a creator of chaos, toxicity, and destruction in every way. You harm people for no reason. Like, this is the fakest fucking intro. Hope you had a little bit of fun. No, she didn't have fun. She did not have fun with any sort of association with you. Trust me. I would know. You make people feel uncomfortable all the fucking time. But you don't care about that. All you care about is getting your little fucking micro penis gun hard. I'm also wishing the best for your grandfather. I'm sorry I talked all that shit. I guess in my addled mind, is that like Adderall mind? Added mind? I thought you would get a kick out of it. Let me explain to you something, Ethan. Why would you think that a woman would get a kick out of you making fun of their grandfather in horrific ways that they're taking care of? Lynx takes care of her grandfather, feeds him, bathes him, and he's an old man. I've seen him on streams. She's posted him before. Like, she fully takes care of him. Like, it's a home caretaker situation. Why would you think somebody would find that funny or entertaining to, like, mock their family member of dying or just some fucked up shit? Like, do you read the things that you write? Why would... I can't fathom how people like you are so fucking retarded that you can't understand why somebody would be upset by that. Addled means mixed up. Okay, yeah, I've never actually seen that word, addled mind. That's the first time I've seen that. I can't be sure of what I was thinking, to be honest. That's because you never think, dude. You think with your fucking testicle ball sack gunt. I dropped the beef not because of being afraid of what you might share. I deny sharing that photo. Legal statement I have to make. Well, you deny sharing that photo. Well, you know what the photo was? The photo was a photo of his child, which legally he's not supposed to be sharing with people. So my question to you, Ethan Ralph, is why would you share a photo of your child when you're court ordered to not share pictures of your child because that child deserves privacy? But oh my God, I have to send a woman a picture of my child because I want her to see that I'm a daddy, right? Or I'm a parent. Look at me, I'm a father. Even though you just broke a court order that legally says, what is a gunt? We'll get into that, all right? I'll show you what a gunt is, okay? Because that's one of the reasons Ethan Ralph blocked me, is because there was a video I shared of him being assaulted, punched in the face, And his shirt went up and his like belly fat was like jiggling like, and somebody synced that his belly jiggle to an EDM song, and on sync when his belly would jiggle, the EDM beat would go doo, 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 doo. And I tweeted that at Ethan Ralph of his fucking belly going, and he blocked me. That was an epic block, by the way. Totally worth it. I don't remember if it was the Portugal video or the Riley video. It was one of those videos where he gets assaulted, but somebody like masked the belly and just put the belly link with the, oh god, it was hilarious. And he blocked me when I tweeted him that. Anyways, let's get. I dropped the beef not because afraid of what you might say. I didn't dare sharing that. So I want people to understand this context of this screenshot, right? Like, he's violated his court order right here. And like, even if you deny sharing that photo, this is still a violation of what you're not supposed to be doing, dipshit. Like, are you that fucking stupid? Yes, you are. I have to make. God, I love family court. The real reason was my heart wasn't in it. And I was... And I was always fond of you, even if you are Canadian. Well, see, this is the problem with Ethan. Ethan is fond of every woman. If they have a nipple, if they have an ass, if they just have female anatomy, he is all up in their shit because he just falls in love with every girl he talks to. A girl could look at him and he thinks, "Oh my god, she wants me." That's how delusional of a sex pest we're dealing with here. You don't owe a response, needless to say, but who knows how long I have in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I often wonder that too, because I can't wait to report your death when you die of a blood clot. Or you die of alcohol poisoning, one of the two. So I wanted to send you these thoughts. These are so romantic. These are the most romantic thoughts. Like, this would instantly make any girl's pussy wet reading this message. Like, you got the talk game to know how to make a woman want you, Ethan. So I wanted to send you these thoughts. I hope you are well. I'll leave the joke I had here for the end off the table because it's inappropriate. Since when the fuck do you give a shit about anything being inappropriate, pedophile? I did have a lot of fun with you, though. I hope things have gotten better since then. Happy Sunday. P.S. I'm not going to say anything or do anything, even if you're still mad or whatever the reaction may be. We work the internet in a way that few can pull off. This is so delusional. We work the internet in a way that a few could pull off. Nobody fucking watches you. Barely anybody watches you. You have to bot your videos to get people to watch you. My chat is right here. We got 80 people. My chat is active. These are real people. You have to bot your fucking views. It was one of my favorite story arcs from 2025. You mean the story arc where you just makes people uncomfortable and you're an absolute shitbag to them for no reason? That's your favorite story arc of 2025? That is sad and pathetic, man. Ralph preys on young women because they're the only ones who might possibly fall for his approach. I mean, yeah. I agree with that. I'm not sure what he shared here. I don't know what that link is. I'm not sure why you did, but I'm sorry. I don't hate you or anything. Sorry things got weird. We had a lot of fun before that, though. Link says, I didn't send it. It is what I was saying. And you had fun. I didn't. Well, I'm sorry. The tweet got sent to me by you, and then I responded. I don't know what this is in regards. Probably some tweet that there. I hope you're feeling much better. I didn't mean to upset you. I can assure you I didn't have fun long term. Okay. That was a terrible period. But anyway, I didn't want to argue or anything. I was just wishing. So this is like the only piece of thing that he's actually saying it's true. I didn't have fun long term because of the fact that he was bitching to me in links about how much of a failure person is. He wants to get his life together. Which, honestly, as shitty as somebody may be, I'm always for somebody making positive change to their life and bettering themselves. Even terrible people. But, you know, Ethan Ralph wasn't capable of things like that. But anyway, I didn't want to argue. I was just wishing you the best. She just says bye. See, this is when you know women are done with you, is when they just say one word, bye, or K, or, you know, whatever. Just like, it's okay, bye. I hope you feel better. Oh, God, you're such a fucking fake piece of horrible shit. So that's in regards to links. They're not associated with one another. He did violate his court order by sending her a picture of his child to links for whatever reason. Who knows? Because he just emotionally dumps on people for whatever reason, even people he doesn't like, which he emotionally dumped on me. And I don't understand why people. Well, I mean, I do understand, because they're so miserable and nobody wants to associate with them, so they find the first person that will listen to them, they just cry on their shoulder and expect a little pat on the back. But that doesn't happen from me, and that definitely did not happen from Lynx. We barely responded to anything that he had to say when he would just bitch and moan in our ear. Anyway, so let's get back to I want to get back to the Scarlett thing, because that's where the majority of the juice is, all right? Let me pull up this window. All right, where are we at? So, lore. First things first, before we even get into this. So, who is Scarlett Hampton? She is I don't know if she's currently. People say that she's an ex-corn star. I don't know how true that is. I mean, I know she's done corn, but this is Ethan Ralph and Scarlett, which I feel like this photo is forced, and I'll see why this photo was forced when we go through the audio and other things. But I want us to look at this video, because this video is 1 minute and 10 seconds. But in this 1 minute and 10 seconds, we're going to hear some crazy stuff. I want you to just grab a beer, because this is going to get entertaining, all right? This is all self-made entertainment. Links might want to screenshot that message where you sent the image and send it to Faith on Twitter. Actually, that's a really great idea. I'll mention that her off stream, because I have direct contact with Faith. So she follows me and I follow her. We're mutuals. And we've spoken a couple times. I'm totally down to send her, or have links to it, send her if they have the screenshot of sharing the kid, because that's a court violation. And I'm going to be really honest. I believe that children should be kept off the internet. Like, if you have like kids just should not be on the internet, and you should not be putting your child or sending your child around to other people and other content creators for whatever reason. And the fact that the video I showed earlier of him threatening to shoot Lynx, like he's sitting there with his child's face fully just like a 2-year-old. Like, why would you do that? It's disgusting. A child deserves privacy, especially given his past of being a rapist and everything like that. Like, that kid's privacy is being violated, plain and simple. So, like, it makes sense why a judge would put in an order not to have a child be posted on the internet, and he's spreading that kid all over the internet to make people feel like, I don't know why he does it. You just fucking don't do it. Like, you're a terrible father, but that makes you even a worse father. I think most people can agree with me. Like, a 3 or 4-year-old shouldn't have their face plastered all over the internet from a rapist or pedophile, right? I think we all can agree with that. Anyways, let's get in. Let's get this nice and big. Oh, wait, you know what? I just realized I don't have the audio, desktop audio. Let me turn the audio on. Sorry. Wait, did I not have the clip that I played earlier of him threatening to shoot Lynx? Did I not have the audio, my desktop audio on? I may have had my audio off for that. If I did, say yes, and I'll replay it.
Right, want to go live now? No, not really, but... I just rode past another Saab that had showed us respect.
Please get to a gas station.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, no, fuck you more. I'm tired of this bullshit. Okay. I am tired of this bullshit. There is no... Don't ever say that to me again on air. No, I will say whatever I want. Okay. Just drop me at the hotel and you can go do whatever the fuck you want to do. I will do whatever the fuck I want to do in my life. That's right. So will I. Yeah. So will you. Well, first of all, I'm running out of gas. I'm going to run out of gas. No shit. That's why I told you to go to the gas station, genius. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's gas stations right there. God. Well, no, that's not the one. That's Wendy's.
Okay, they have gas stations there too. Do you not see them next?
Stop this stream. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it, stop it. I keep driving. I can't fucking do that shit. I fucking can't do this shit right now. I'm a good driver.
Then why the fuck did you start the fucking stream?
Okay, you guys heard that, right? The audio. I forgot to turn my desktop audio on, so that is the first video. Okay, so things are gonna escalate from here, right? So remember, this is Ethan Ralph. This is Scarlett Hampton. So one of the things I don't really understand is she followed me. Yeah, she still followed me right now. I don't understand why she's associating with Ethan. I really don't. But this is where things get a little crazy because Scarlett then secretly recorded Ethan Ralph and exposed the following abuse. Ralph hit her after she went live during the car ride, threatened to dox her real-life friends, confiscated her phone, and started texting people pretending to be her, trying to force her to make pornography. What a great day.
Dude, I can't have this. I don't want this.
You're threatening my friends.
No,
You threatened my friend.
I'm telling you.
So you threatened 3 of my friends today.
I'm telling you, if you fuck with me, yeah, that's how
You
it goes.
threatened 3 of my friends today.
Just leave.
I want to put this on record.
Just leave.
One of my friends won't even talk to me more because you threatened her.
Who cares? I didn't threaten her.
You threatened my friend.
After she blackballed us, yeah, I did. Who cares? Fuck Chloe Ott. And I know her docs. I know where she lives. I know everything about her.
This is it. I know where she is. I know where she lives. I know everything about her. I know her docs. This is a chronic doxer. So if you associate with this man, you're gonna fucking get your information. It's gonna always go south. There is no way that you can have a redeeming actual association with Ethan Ralph without him fucking you over in some possible way at some point in time. And at some point in time, the Scarlett thing is going to devolve and it's gonna end. The arc is gonna end, and it's gonna end in probably a horrific way.
And if she ever says anything sideways about me, I will fuck up her whole life. So
Then you
Jason McGay, I won't, because I actually like him.
No, you don't. You said I sucked his dick when I went in there for 5 minutes.
I knew Jason McGay when you were
No.
fucking 8 years old.
You don't know him.
Oh, yeah, because you sucked his dick?
No.
Get the fuck up out
Well,
of here.
no, you said I did, but I didn't.
So I don't know if So look, I don't know the mental state of Scarlett. I don't know if she does anybody know if she has BPD? I've seen people mention that she has BPD. If she does, this makes a lot of sense why she would associate with somebody like this and then go back to them after they get hit and go back to. I understand it. I don't know how true this is. If anybody can confirm if she's talked about having BPD or not, let me know.
That's not the way it goes like
Lee,
that. No, I'm not.
I'm going to pick up the phone. in
Yeah.
about 2 minutes. I'm
Okay,
gonna
cool.
say remove her.
I spent $1,400 on this whole fucking expenditure.
well,
And then know what I get? I get
just gave
fucking
you
slapped
$200.
around.
So this is something I wanted to ask her. And I did invite her on the stream, but I don't think she's going to show up. And I'm not sure I'd even be comfortable having her on stream right now because right now she's back with Ethan Ralph. And I wouldn't be surprised, like if I did have the opportunity to interview her and talk to her and ask her some questions. I have a feeling Ethan would like try to get on her phone or something, scream the N-word, and then get me suspended or my video taken down. Which, by the way, this video that I'm doing right now, this live stream, will probably be taken down. I'm letting you guys all know this in the future. If this video disappears, it's going to be either DMCA'd or false flagged by Ethan Ralph. Because he does that. He's known for it.
No, wrong. You didn't get slapped around.
And then I get yelled at and blamed for everything.
Okay, you're going back to...
I get blamed for everything.
You're a dumb bitch, and you fucking streamed that shit earlier because you're a dumb bitch. And so...
Cool.
I'm telling you, I'm going to pick up this
You're
phone,
great.
and I'm going to say, remove this dumb
Yeah, I'm
bitch
gonna get
from my
another room in this hotel because I have
I
money
don't
to
give a
do
fuck
that.
what you do.
Because you just seem to want to pig on my fucking wallet.
So there is a small chance that this could all be fake. I don't think it is, but it could be all set up. But I genuinely don't think this is fake. Because, you know, Ethan likes to fucking make fake scenarios in his head and stuff and like fake drama or whatever. But I think this is all legitimate. I don't know how. What I want to know, and what I really want to ask Scarlett is how the hell did she manage, or how did Ethan manage to convince her to pay for him? I want to know that. That's what fascinates me, is how Ethan could convince a woman who has money to pay for his flight out of Mexico to Wisconsin to hang out and pay for everything. How did Ethan Ralph do it? Blackmail? Threats? If somebody has any idea, please let me know. I'm super curious.
Nigger,
You take away my phone and text people and like put people on blast and then yell at me for my friends.
That's his favorite word, by the way. Hard R.
Okay.
You said you were gonna go and take care of my friend Chloe Ott. You were gonna give.
Chloe's a fucking piece of shit.
You were gonna.
And Jason agrees with me.
Chloe's a piece of shit. And Chloe agrees with it. Who the fuck's Chloe? And like, who cares if somebody agrees with you, Ralph? Man, you're so bad at like arguing.
Fucking goddamn, you're
But
so stupid.
you are putting people on blast.
The dumbest motherfucker alive.
Do not throw that at me.
I'm not.
Then calm the fuck down.
What the fuck? I'm gonna throw this at you that would kill you. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't. You said you were gonna kill me today in the car.
I
So,
didn't say that.
yeah, you did. You said
I did.
you're like
I didn't say that. Fuck off. I didn't say
See, this is the normal Ethan Ralph. I didn't say this. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
that. So, okay. So just
you've been acting like
get
crazy.
your shit together and just go.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Peacefully, but now you're going to put me on blast on your web streams, and you're going to do some demonic things to me. Malicious things.
You just insulted me, like, in this.
Okay, so I insulted you because you had to wait outside 5 minutes because I have a friend that
Nigga,
I trust that
why are you
I will not bring a stranger into my friend's house.
so coked up?
Okay, so that's valid. If I was going over to a friend's house, I would not want to bring Ethan fucking Ralph, the gunt, into my friend's house because he would probably end up assaulting them or raping them, one of the two. Like, why would you bring this fat, balding, old micro penis fucking rapist pedophile into a stranger's house?
You don't even
That is not what's going on.
understand.
No, you're not. You don't understand. You don't understand what's going on here.
Okay, listen.
Dude, Jesus Christ. Come on. Like, stop.
Okay, I won't touch you. I don't care.
Okay, then calm down, okay? Shit is, like,
You
really bothering
fucked
me.
over today.
Okay, because...
And so
I watched it, I apologized, and I said, I'm sorry.
You don't seem too sorry.
Well, I didn't know you were having side conversations about everything that happens between us with all these people. When I keep my personal life out of the fucking... I don't
I
fucking...
people who I know won't
And then you
share
yell
it.
at me if I won't post a picture for you.
No, I didn't yell at you.
If I don't post a picture,
There we
then you
go.
get yelled at.
Baby,
Like,
just
I
go.
am done with public fucking
okay.
relationships. Respect my privacy.
It's okay.
Respect my friends. Respect my family.
I'm telling you.
I
fuck
have
me
respect
and
for
you-
those things.
And
Oh.
I'm not mad made.
No, but you've been threatening my family and my friends.
No.
You've been
wrong.
threatening me. You said I fucked with you. If I fucked with you,
Yeah, you're
you are
right.
gonna destroy
That's
me and
exactly
burn me
true.
to the ground.
That's exactly true. Yeah.
That's exactly true.
Wow.
You can either
You do
just-
not go after my fucking family,
I
my
will
friends, and
go
my
after
feet.
everything
You do not go at
fucking-
me like
I will
that.
go after
Why? Because
everything in your life, and so you.
Why?
Why? Because that's how I roll.
Why? Because that's how I roll. Ooh, big boy.
I want to have
It's nothing,
actual
it's
real
nothing
sex
personal.
and not porn
It's
sex.
nothing personal. It's
Oh, she wants to have real sex, not porn sex. Okay. Well, that is something I did not know. I haven't actually listened to this audio. This is the first time I'm listening to this. I want to let you guys know, like, the audios and stuff that we're going to go through, I have not listened to this stuff. This is, like, the first time I'm actually watching it. So,
I haven't done porn for a year
it's
because
not
I don't want to
personal.
fucking
Hey,
shoot porn and get
baby.
hurt again.
It's not personal. It's business. And
Oh yeah,
You-
okay, that's
you-
not what you told me.
you embarrassed me.
This is not business.
You
Me
embarrassed me
spending all
today.
this fucking money
You
is not
embarrassed
business.
Me today.
Okay, I'm
And
sorry I
so-
embarrassed you. Okay, I'm sorry.
You embarrassed me.
I'm embarrassed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you're not.
No, I am fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm so fucking sorry.
Okay, well, you'll be sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty soon, motherfucker. Yeah, you'll be sorry. Yeah, you will be.
We'll be sorry, okay.
Okay,
Cool.
think I won't. I know
My fucking car is
this
destroyed.
nigger's exact address. I know everything.
Oh, you are not sending no one to nobody's home. You better not.
I will. You don't know me. So fuck with me and keep fucking with me and you'll find out. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's what'll happen. And
I
so
don't want
you better fucking step down.
Okay.
You better step down.
Okay.
You better step down.
Okay. Cool. Wonderful.
And if you think I won't, you're
No.
wrong. I will. And so, and I'll tell it
Yep.
all. I'll give the fucking total fucking retelling
Why?
on my show.
Hurting other people is
I like
winning?
hurting people. Yeah.
You like
There you go. Right there. I like hurting people. So when I tell people do not associate with this man, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I know he's drunk, but when people are drunk or when people are on drugs like this, man, you get the fucking truth out. When somebody says, I like hurting people, you listen to them. You listen to people when they tell you who they are.
hurt people? Cool.
Well, I like to hurt people who hurt me, and
Okay.
you're hurting me right now. And so,
Well,
that's okay.
I was working things out with you for the last 4 or 5 hours talking.
Okay, well, it's over. Just get the fuck out of my shit.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You take the cover.
They put you on the Dahmer level for a reason. Yeah, it's my, they
Thank you, Sarah Clarkington 2297 for the tier 1 subscription. Thank you. We only need, we're 13 more subscriptions or memberships, and we're gonna hit our fucking goal. First time ever.
put you on the Dahmer floor for a reason. Know why? Dahmer killed somebody on this floor.
Get the fuck out.
Ambassador Hotel, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, they put you on the 5th floor for a reason. You know that?
Go.
You're cruel. You're a fucking cruel person.
Just go.
There's always the side of me that feels empathy for people who get stuck in situations like this. And regardless of if she has BPD or doesn't have BPD or mental health issues, or I don't want harm to come to people who are undeserving of it. It's upsetting that she's stuck in this situation. Assuming it's not fake, obviously, right? Assuming this isn't fake. Because, here they are, right? So we're not done yet because she tweeted out on the 11th, 2026, Ethan Ralph destroyed my MacBook Pro, threw it across the room, and ran away. I lost my grandma's voicemails, my music compositions, my poetry writings, and my intellectual property. Then he ran off with some of document he made me sign, how he can be, quote, corn approved. No, sir, you are not. Revenge raiding and doxing my family members and friends, not in my book. Neither is extortion. So she tweeted this out, and obviously people instantly started replying. If only. Don't drop the bar of soap, Mr. Ralph Report. Don't do it. Anyway, so Ethan Ralph was arrested. He was arrested. The Milwaukee County in custody. She already knew that Ralph was abusive before flying him to see her. Even if she knew that, I still ask the question, like, why? Why would you fly somebody out if people have told you that this person is a bad person, they're abusive, they're evil, they've posted revenge porn, they've done all these things? Why then would you still fly them out? I want to understand. There's this part of me that always wants to understand why people do certain things, and that's just it perplexes me. I want to sit down and I would love to talk to Scarlett, honestly, but I feel like that's never I don't know if I can do that until Ethan is fully out of the picture. Oh God, he lives in Wisconsin, not my home state. I know you could have run into fucking Ethan Ralph, Darcy. So he was arrested for disorderly conduct and being intoxicated in public. Now, a rumor started that he, whoever started this rumor, you're OG. It's honestly hilarious. Originally, when this came out, it's that he did indecent exposure for why he was arrested. This was not why he was arrested, was showing his micropene. As funny as that may be, it was not the reason he was arrested. He was arrested for public intoxication and disorderly conduct. But mind you, he's already been arrested, like, what, 3, 4, 5 times? He's an actual felon. He punched a police officer in the face. He's gotten arrested multiple times for assault. He has, I think, 4 or 5 restraining orders on him from his past partners. And he has multiple court orders against him, not to share kids and a bunch of shit. Like, this guy has a track record that is beyond easily documented. This is the indecent exposure, okay? This is what he revealed to the world, all right? But despite popular belief, this is not his balls, all right? We're not looking at his balls. This is his belly. Look, Scarlett, you can do better. You can do so much better. Whether you're doing corn or not doing corn, whether you want to sleep with Ethan, don't settle for this. Do something. There are actual real people out there who aren't pieces of shit. And who you won't have to deal with this. Because, like, man, if somebody pull out their shirt, just rip their shirt off, right? And I saw 2 testicles hanging off of their belly, this is what we know as the gunt, all right? This is the gunt. And there's so many videos of him getting, like, punched on camera and him falling in his shirt going, woo, and all the jiggles. This is the gunt. So the person earlier who asked about the gunt, this is what we were talking about. This is no, it's not. This is not even a beer gut. You think beer gut like Trailer Park Boys, Randy, right? A beer gut? No, this is not a beer gut. This is the reversal of a beer gut. This is testicles on your belly.
We had to hype up the film, ladies and gentlemen. You know.
So after she posted all this stuff about him like breaking her computer and stuff, they posted this.
We had to hype up the film, ladies and gentlemen. You know. They've been waiting for Ralph and Mel Part 2. I wasn't happy with the first one. It wasn't exactly my Citizen Kane. I'm thinking this is going to be Godfather Part 1, Part 2, and Citizen Kane combined, Gone with the Wind, and Deep Throat. What do you think?
A lot of interluding.
Right. What she said.
A lot of dramatic intermissions.
It's all part of the plan.
And it's like the Trans-X album, Wisconsin Death Trip. Yeah. What happens in Wisconsin sometimes it stays in Wisconsin.
This one's not going to stay in Wisconsin, though, actually.
No,
shout out to Hunter Moore. He sent me the form and everything, so we're doing it by the book.
Yeah, I mean, I know how the book
Well,
works.
she already knows.
I know the book.
Yeah, you wrote the fucking book.
Yeah, Wisconsin, yeah.
Shout out Wisconsin.
Yeah.
One night in Wisconsin.
Hey, it's not the first night. Hey, last night was that was a bit challenging. There's a haunted hotel, and we had to get the fuck out of there. And a lot of spooky shit went down, and it was real good. We're alive. We're here, and we're making peace.
We're making history. We're making movies. Get your popcorn.
Ethan Ralph, STD Adventures. Here we are in southern Johannesburg doing a safari, and there's a wild Ethan Ralph roaming around looking to who he can infect with his micropene STD. Who will he infect next? It's a predator looking for prey. Ethan Ralph. Now, I don't know why. Like, I don't see. This is what I don't. She posted all this stuff about how and recorded him without his knowledge, live streamed, recorded him, all this shit. And then she's back with him again. Like, I think that personally, Scarlett, assuming it's not fake, I think she's a very damaged person, and sometimes when you're really damaged, you associate with bad people. That's a thing that just happens. I really hope that she doesn't fucking get hurt or beat up, because nobody deserves that. But this arc is ongoing right now. She's rocked. Yeah, she's she could do so much better. But here's the thing: if they actually fuck, right? He is going to use this as like leverage in some way on her, and he's going to think that he's the biggest rock star because he had sex with somebody who does corn, who has done a past in corn. For whatever reason, his ego is going to get even fatter than it already is, even though his ego should be just crumbled. Somehow it always gets a little bit fatter.
That's fine.
You tweeted 20 times today.
Yeah, because I retweet things that actually give me a little bit of hope. Maybe something.
No, you tweeted you.
If I retweet something, it's not political. It's usually cartoon or art related. So, you know, Kevin, like you're gonna retweet things that you like to retweet, and once in a while,
Your dad sent you a text. You retweeted that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and know why? Because my dad, my father,
Three of my
give shit about me, and then somebody. Yeah, are we playing this video? Okay, cool.
I can't have this. I don't want this.
You're threatening my friends.
No, I'm
You
not.
threatened my friend.
I'm telling you.
You threatened 3 of my friends today.
I'm telling you, if you fuck with me, yeah, that's how.
You
it goes.
threatened 3 of my friends today.
Just leave.
I want to put this on record.
Just leave.
One of my friends won't even talk to me more because you threatened her.
Who cares? I didn't threaten her.
You threatened my friend.
After she blackballed us, yeah, I did. Who cares? Fuck Chloe Ott.
This is from Misery Loves Company. I'm not familiar with this show.
And I
don't know who Kevin Brannon is either, so I don't know if this is a bad person or not. But
I know where she lives. I know everything about her. And if she ever says anything sideways about me, I will fuck up her whole life. So
then you
Jason McGay, I won't, because I actually like him.
So why are you tweeting that out if everything's going fine? And why are you mad that people are curious about it when he has a mugshot? Kiwi Farms is covering it. Again, that's what Kiwi Farms does. They do it with Nick Ricotta. They do it with any of these people going to jail and people that are doing curious stuff and then pretending that it didn't happen. Go ahead.
Yes, first of all, Kiwi Farms, I had no idea what that is.
Okay, it doesn't matter if you know what it is. Why did you tweet out? Why did you tweet out that your dad said, "Get away from this guy"?
Well, my dad, somebody probably related to one of these stalkers, that because my name was already doxed, my address and my family and my everything was doxed already. So how could Ethan dox all that stuff after? What is the point?
Why would your dad worried about?
So to give context, she shared an image which is still on her Twitter right now of her dad saying to stay away from Ethan Ralph because he's dangerous, and she tweeted that out, and it's still on her timeline right now. In fact, even the tweet that is that we about him breaking her computer and everything is still on her Twitter right now, which I don't understand why you would leave this stuff up. And I think there's actual extortion somehow happening in this dynamic. I truly believe that.
Why would your dad warn you about Ethan Ralph?
My dad did.
Why did you tweet that out? Why did you tweet that out?
My dad did not know who Ethan Ralph. My dad did not know who Ethan Ralph was or is, and why does it matter? Because my dad did not know about a lot of things. He didn't know who Matt Mead is. My dad never talked to Matt Mead. So why don't we get Matt Mead and my dad on a phone and we'll see how my dad treats him. Because Matt Mead is the one that belonged in jail. And I did not send Ethan Ralph to jail. You know, this was getting drunk at the airport, getting a little flurry mixer and, you know, saying some words out there.
Flurry mixer? You're talking about Dairy Queen now?
Yeah, like you McFlurry, you put a little Snickers and Rich Bar in there, that ice cream and custard, and then you get some little flurry in there. And then, you know, some things get a little bit.
Her dad says, I was told that you're with a really bad person in Chicago, someone the police are after and they're coming for him. You should leave him as soon as you can. He's a felon. He's wanted for some horrific crimes. Why would you be with someone like that? I'm coming down there. I know where you are. I was told someone sent the police after him. Somebody told me something and it scared me. I just want to know if you're safe. I love you.
Frozen.
Okay, this is from your dad. I was told that you're with a really bad person after they're coming. You can't without him knowing. I was told someone sent the police after him. Somebody told me something that scared me. I just want to know if you're safe. I love you. This is from your dad, and
Yes,
you tweeted it out. You tweeted it
know what my
out.
dad said afterwards. Okay.
What he said, ha ha.
Afterwards. So I said, he said,
Is she
started talking to me about taxes. My dad is like, and then he says, I said,
Just read it. You said, he said. So why was your dad worried about this man you're with, and you're still with him?
somebody, I don't know exactly who, and I don't know how I found
You
out.
tweeted it out. Why did you tweet it out?
My dad does not do social media. My dad lives in the middle of nowhere.
You did. You tweeted it out.
Yes, I tweeted it out, but that's not how my dad found out. My dad does not have Twitter. My dad does not know X. My dad, all he does.
You do, and you tweeted it out.
Yeah, I tweeted it out. Yeah, but I did not tell my dad. Can you shush?
Ralph is coaching her? Absolutely he is. Of course he is. Duh. I mean, anybody who knows Ethan Ralph knows that she's being coached. And this is why I feel sorry for her. She could do so much better.
My dad told him, like, texted me the night before, but I did not have a chance to look at my phone. So basically, what I said
You
was...
tweeted out, you said, this is a dad who loves their daughter.
Yeah, my dad loves me, and I love my dad. But my dad, I'm not, like, he did not know about my situation right now.
He does too. He's talking specifically who you're with right now.
Know why he doesn't know? It's because I don't tell him that shit, and he doesn't do social media. He's a real boomer. He's actually a boomer. He's born.
It doesn't matter if he knows social media. He knows criminal. He knows criminal behavior.
No, well, my dad doesn't know anything about anything.
He knew about Ethan Ralph. He knew about Ethan Ralph that he's a well-known felon.
Okay, this is the same thing. I gotta mute myself.
He can't even come back to the country. He was not allowed in this country.
She muted herself.
For whatever the fuck he did. Now she's like talking to her lawyer.
Oh my. See, he lives for this. To get a woman to defend him is like, that's what gets him on. If he can manipulate somebody, abuse somebody in defense of him. Because there are very, very, very few people, even people who I dislike and who dislike me, we all come in agreement and we hate on Ethan Ralph. Like, Ethan Ralph's circle is so fundamentally fucking small that he will do anything he can to get somebody to defend him. And he somehow has managed to do it with Scarlett, which I believe there's some act of extortion going on, as she admitted herself. What, I don't know.
You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
I'm in Milwaukee right now. What do you mean I'm not allowed in the country? That's stupid as fuck.
I will let you sit down.
Okay, just shut.
Why is Scarlett's dad worried about you?
This chair
Are you gonna blame me for her falling out of the stairs too? Like what?
No, I'm just trying to prevent another meet from happening here now.
I'm in Milwaukee.
Just because you're in the States doesn't mean that you are legally allowed to be there.
I'm not allowed in the country.
That's barely America.
Allowed in the country.
I'm in the USA. I'm in the USA right now. What do you mean? I just got arrested at the fucking USA Milwaukee airport, motherfucker.
My source are saying Ethan Ralph has taken down his last two father-in-laws.
I wish that was true, but no, I haven't.
I'm not an in-law. He did not related to my in-laws. He did tell me in my second, third family tree.
I wish.
No, these are reliable sources. These are reliable sources.
Would that be limits of the law and nothing illegal?
These are reliable sources saying Ethan Ralph is bad news, especially when it comes to father-in-laws.
Three of my family trees and my father. And my aunt Sharon is the one who reached out to my dad to reach out.
Oh, Chad has an Aunt Sharon too.
Her nephew is going to prison for a crime that he was not actually committed. He was catfished for,
by.
Nobody cares. Nobody about anybody getting catfish. Everyone wants to know about why are you and Ethan Ralph lying so much? That's what they want to know.
What are you lying about?
He sent my cousin to prison. So that's why
Cocaine
my
is a
father.
hell of a drug, Kevin. You ever heard that line? Who wrote that?
What the fuck? I'm not on cocaine, and neither are you.
It's a Chappelle Show joke.
Yeah, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
What the fuck is a Chappelle Show?
I'm rich, bitch.
What the fuck is a Chappelle Show?
She doesn't know who the
Shit about the Chappelle Show.
Yeah, you should, because there's
Kevin Brennan's show.
I know, the Chappelle Show.
This is Kevin Brennan's Misery Level
He knows what show.
podcast show.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you guys think? Okay, I gotta ask the chat. What drugs do you think they're on?
Kevin Brennan, Burning Bridges of Compound Media show.
Yeah, I don't.
Kevin Brennan, a professional comedian.
allegedly.
Kevin Brennan's a father.
Dave Chappelle has kids, I think. I'm not
He
sure.
does. He does.
Somebody
He
who's
does, doesn't he? Yeah,
He's got a couple of kids. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He beat me in.
I'm just saying.
He
Don't
beat me in
bitch
Star
out
Search.
Kevin Brennan. You said you can have Steel Toe as your friend.
That's
I can have Kevin Brennan
he's
as my friend.
attacking me. I'm just trying to correct him.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
but
is.
Steel Toe, you know what Steel Toe's calling me? A cunt, blonde butt, fucking truck car, fucking bitch. Hey, it's not, you know what I call Steel Toe? Soft toe, motherfucking decapitated joke. I will tell him whatever the fuck I want. Hey, Steel Toe, sit on your knees and cut. Cut, you fucking corner chair. Cut, bitch. Done.
Dude, they are on something. Like, there's no denying. Look, I am a public bus driver in downtown Seattle. I deal with people who are fucking out of their goddamn mind nonstop. Okay, I've had fat blown in my face. I've had people pull out pipes and start doing it and fucking pull their pants out and whip out their cock and masturbate on the fucking bus with me there. I've dealt with it all. They're both on something. I think meth. Personally. And I feel really bad. I do. I feel bad for people who are on substances like this because it really fucking makes you become Delulu. And I can tell just by her mannerisms, her facial, everything. This is not intoxication. This is drugs.
Scarlett, you're not on any drugs right now? You haven't been drinking?
I'm getting very passionate because I'm not the person that is going to put anyone under the bus. So
okay, how about this, Scarlett? How about this, Scarlett?
So this is the thing. She currently has on her Twitter right now of a tweet of Ethan Ralph threatening to kill her. Full on. And then calls her the N-word, says, "I'm coming for you, N-bomb."
Foreign country. I'm just
Scarlett,
out of the country.
Scarlett, give me your dad.
Out of the country.
Scarlett, give me your dad's email, and I'll send him a link, and he can come on.
No.
My dad lives in rural Wisconsin.
I'm sure they have internet there. I'm sure they have emails there.
Sign off.
Like, I don't know. When I'm a cat, like, he's already doing better. You're way better than Matt Mead.
Well, that's not a high bar.
No, because Matt Mead wouldn't even let me sit down. It's like, push you out of here.
I'm a podcaster too, and he's talking about.
So can I say one thing about Ethan? I have a lot of respect for him because, I don't talk politics on here. I talk politics on Ethan's, and Ethan showed me a lot of respect. He was the only one there for me on my birthday when Mersh was saying that my dead body would be scraped off my floor by my mother. She would find me after Lane Staley.
Let's read some Rumble rants before you while you guys are still here.
Scarlett, his mother had to come inside and shovel it out.
Scarlett, can you confirm that Ralph is 5'1" and 245 per the police report?
He's not. He's like 5'10". He's not 245 either. No, he's not 245.
Well, 5'10".
He's lost a lot of weight, and that takes a lot of determination.
I should not be laughing at people's I have a speech impediment already. But I don't know. That's funny.
What?
Determination.
It's easy for you to say. Milwaukee's airport code is mystical everything.
He's done his best too.
By the time you read this, KB, I predict Ralph.
We do our best to survive
By
every
the time you read this, KB, I predict Ralph will beat her on the video, allegedly.
79 pounds. My organs were failing at 79 pounds.
I lived in Chicago for years, and I've enjoyed Milwaukee. I can say with certainty, if a Midwest cop gives you a courtesy ride to the airport, they're saying, get the fuck out of town and don't come back. 100%. 100%. Scarlett, stop slapping your head frantically if you want us to call.
The cops did give me a hug, but it's only because I said, hey, please, I want him to make his flight.
Scarlett, start slapping your head frantically if you want us to call 911.
Why would I fucking do that?
I live in Chicago. We already read that. They do like do double sometimes. That's fine. Why is Scarlett such a moron? I apologize for defending her to you, KB.
Oh, you bitch.
My car at the airport was.
Hey, bitch, I'm your charity little cost, you whore.
Oh, no, watch the language. My car.
Also, on you little bitch. You always.
Don't call up on this little bitch. My car at the airport.
Why are you such a simp, little hoe? Why are you such a simpy, super supper lunch?
My car at the airport was 100.
So where are we now? Where is my... So is this even still on here? Did she delete that? I don't remember. Oh, this is... So be prepared. You're going to see the N-word. All right. This is Ethan. I swear to God, I will screw you up. We can talk or not. You'll regret this, but be good luck. Why, dude? I'm coming now to take that room, and people will go to jail. I don't give a fuck. You snake me so hard, it's unreal. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Be ready. You disgusting whore. You better run. You better run. Like, okay. And now this is still tweeted out on her Twitter right now. So this is what's so confusing to me. Like, you're literally showing that this person is threatening you, is dox your family, and now you guys are right back together again. Like, explain how this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how? All I can contribute is like she's on drugs of some sort, crazy amount of Xanax, meth or something. Like, I don't, like, if somebody talked to me this way, somebody called me this way, like somebody I was friends with, I would immediately cut contact with them. Just simple, plain and simple. I would never talk to them ever again. Like, it's not that difficult to understand why you should disassociate with somebody who is currently doing stuff like this. I think, is that all I have? I think that is all I have. So that's where we currently are right now with the Ethan lore. What's going to happen? I don't know at this point. It is very, very fascinating that it's even reached this point. I am a little nervous for her. I don't want her to get hurt, but at the end of the day, the longer she associates with that dude, she's probably gonna get fucking beat the fuck up or severely harmed at some point, and there's really nothing that we can do. Because regardless of whether you associate with somebody bad, it's like, it's not your fault if you get abused, but also everybody's been trying to tell her, please stay away from this dude. He's going to harm you. He's threatened you already. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen from now. Oh, actually, I'm not done yet. No. I'm not done yet. Where is my... here we go. So this is... we're not done yet. We're not done yet. So this is Mersh. I don't know much about Mersh other than the fact that he and Ethan are like arch enemies. I don't know anything about this guy. I know he has an audio thing. I don't know the audio, who this was sent to, if this was sent to him, but this is something that I haven't heard. I got sent this, and we're going to listen to it. Apparently, she sent somebody a voicemail or a phone call. So.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I got so caught up in, I like doing the shows, and I think I just got so caught up in it, and, anyways, yeah, what ended up happening was, I honestly, I'm not the one that got him charged. I did not. He ran off, and I was, so then the cops got here,
This is Mersh's girlfriend. She is on the phone with. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for that context. Like, I know a lot about Ethan Ralph. I don't know all his associations and people like his enemies. I don't know all these people. Because there's people who like A-log everything Ethan Ralph does. I don't know the majority of those people. So it's a little hard for me to follow because there's so much lore on Ethan.
I just gave them a description, and then they literally right in front of me, like they were on the phone with him. They were very angry about that, not with me. See, Ralph tried to like accuse me of, like he took so much money from me. Like he took so much from me. Like it's like, and that's not even the point. But like,
it should be the point. He's taking money from you, dude. Why are you letting a man take money from you? I am such a big advocate for people like men, women, making your own money, and you don't need to help anybody for any reason. You don't have to pay other people's expenses for any reason. Don't let this person leech off of you because they're broke and they have to stream with botted fucking stream views in fucking Mexico.
you don't also break my property then and then run away.
This is sober Scarlett. I mean, yeah, I believe that too. You know what's the crazy thing about people who are on substances versus when they're not on substances? The difference between how people talk is astronomically different. Like somebody who's clean or sobered up versus somebody who's not clean and not sober, you can always tell.
Like a little boy. So then at that point, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to call the cops. And the biggest thing I feel for is, yeah, he uses his 2 cats. I got to get back to my cats. And then he keeps extending his stay at my expense. Because then I move us to another hotel. And then he says he's going to send people after me, after my family. I have like a 30-minute long recording, which I took. And then he says that he had all these recordings of me. But there's nothing I say to anyone that is going. I'm not concerned about anything that he's recorded. I guess he recorded.
In these types of situations, you should always try to be recording something, especially when somebody's threatening to harm you.
Me for over a day. I had no idea. And I'm like, geez. He's like, I have an app that I can just, it's an auto phone recording app. And I recorded 30 hours of just you. That's like, I'm like, what? Dude, like, it's a long story, but I didn't call the police because he threw my laptop. I called the police because he wanted to shoot the scene, and Hunter Moore sent him these forms. So then he filmed me signing the form. He signed the form, and we never shot the scene. And then he took my form, and then he took it with him, and he took his form. So that allows him to put out whatever he wants that could potentially have been that he took of me or did to me. That he's acting like I gave consent to that when we did not even shoot the scene. So then he would not give it to me. He said, take it and I'll like blow your brains out, or like, something threatening. And then I got to think of that exactly what he said, but take it from me. And so then on the way, I said, okay, well then just my room leave. So threw my laptop against the wall. And then he ran out, and I'm like, okay, fuck it, because police is last resort. I'm not a fucking snitch.
Imagine being Ethan Ralph, a big man, like, gets mad, and then just runs away. Like, can you imagine Ethan Ralph running? Have you ever seen Ethan Ralph run like that with his big gunt? Like, imagine being such a fucking pussy that you fucking have to break somebody's laptop and then just run away.
I'm gonna call the cops. And they showed up. When they showed up, I told them what happened. Immediately, they looked him up, and they called in while they were standing there in the lobby of my hotel. They're like, we got the suspect, and he's very under the influence of alcohol. He's very intoxicated. We're detaining him. Like, they made that decision to detain him. I did not set the cops after Ethan Ralph. I called the cops to come here to make sure that I could be safe because he left. And then Also, he is a threat to the public.
So she's admitting all this stuff. He's a threat to the public. She's admitting this. And somehow they're still associating with one another.
Walking out in that rage like that. I mean, I have his bag of his clothes in my car, and I don't really want this shit. So this is what happened. The cop said, detain him. That's the officer that gave me that card. And that's his number. So, I mean, if you guys want to look at that, I have not reached out to this officer. He's a very kind man. I even gave him a hug. I mean, I don't usually ever have to call the police. I only had to call them for Matt and not Ethan. And honestly, things didn't get, well, I didn't like these continuous threats of, I'm talking to people that will destroy you. And I have a recording him that I had to make this recording for saving my family. He's like, it goes back, my people have been, we have been working to destroy your life, and going back 3 generations. So as soon as you cross me, I will not, you know, his typical rage type shit. And then I realized it was all bogus. Because when the cops came here, I played the recording for them and detained him. They took it shit seriously here in Wisconsin. Wisconsin don't fuck around. And biggest thing I'm worried about is his cat in fucking Merida. I didn't want to put him in jail. I don't know how long he's going to be there. I don't know if I have to bail him out, if I should, if I'm going to start getting hate on me, if I don't. I don't know what the situation is, but dude, I spent over $700 in flights for him. He missed the first flight. He missed the second flight. So yeah, I'm going to do.
Oh my God, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you why? If somebody misses their fucking flight, if I was to fly somebody out and we're to hang out or something, if they miss their first flight, I'm done. Goodbye. Like, I'm not spending, I spent money on you. You fucking fucked it up. That's on you. Fuck off. Like, how? Why? Why are you doing this? It's your fucking money. Why are you even spending it on him? What is he doing to get this woman to spend money on her? Or him?
Bad, but he never paid me for anything.
Yeah, you know what, Scarlett? So he's not going to pay you for anything because he's fucking broke. Why do you think he fucking lives in Mexico? Because it's fucking cheap as shit.
Okay, because, I mean, in the end, it's like, I didn't want that fucking money. I mean, I don't want his fucking money. He's a sick fuck. But, you know, I think I didn't listen to you because when I hear the term revenge porn, I don't really know that is. I got into porn because somebody posted nudes of me online and posted videos of me on a porn site, and then I had to get it. I got an agent just so I could get protected by industry. But yeah.
So that's sad. That's why she got into porn, was because of that specifically. Like, that's the reasoning. That's fucked up.
I'm sorry. Honestly, all like the jokes and stuff on the streams, like you know, him saying ice cancer, and I mean using that or this and that. That stuff, I always took it more as like comedy, like tag, like I say, you know, Trad Chad or Chad, you know, Chestnut Chad. Like, that was always how it was for me. I was more comedy. I was not like, I'm going to go after your family. I'm going to go to your house. I'm going to make sure your parent, you know, I never had that kind of fucking, like, towards any.
Keep in mind that Scarlett is an unreliable narrator, so there's probably more to the story. Oh, there's obviously more.
Comedy type. I like comedy. I do like some politics, but I do like comedy and that kind of scene more. And when he started going at Nick Rekieta, so he took my phone away and was messaging Nick Rekieta, just like threatening Nick Rekieta. It was just like
So he took her phone. Let's get this. He took her phone and then started using her account on social media to message and tweet other people. That's a control freak for you.
Completely uncalled for. Then I think the last thing he says to me is, "Go fuck Nick Rekieta," and it's like there's no reason why he should have. It's like how Matt Mead got so like jealous and weird because Nick Rekieta and I hadn't been talking at all since I've been seeing Ethan, and that's a large reason because I see Nick is a really nice guy. And a large reason why we didn't also talk either via phone anymore was because if Ralph knew that, he would just go blast on Nick Ricada. And so if Nick Ricada messaged me, he messaged me once, and just to check in on me and tell me have a nice weekend. And then Ralph goes ham on him. So I guess Ralph has these minions. Oh, he told me never to tell people who his minions were, but I know his minions. And wow, he told me I'd be dead if I told anyone. So I'm gonna hold back on that right now. I'm just like letting you know an update on this. But wow, he said I'm on my way back to your hotel. You know what? And when he said those texts, that's when he got arrested for disorderly and indecent exposure. He was very, very, very drunk. He drank 2 liters of vodka, and
2 liters of vodka? Holy shit, brother. That's so funny because I remember him when we were in the Lynx. I was in Lynx's Discord. He was talking about getting us. He hadn't drank alcohol for 2 weeks, and I was like, "Sure, Jan, sure."
When he's drunk, same with me. Like bad people, there's bad drunks. I'm not a bad drunk. I'm a drunk that if I'm drunk on a comedy stage, I'm just gonna have fun and people are gonna laugh.
I'm a happy drunk. When I get intoxicated, I am very, very happy. I just I get super loose and I get way too open. That's my problem when I'm on substances is I'm too open.
Laugh and have fun with me, and I might look stupid. I might seem stupid, but I have no aggression towards anyone. I don't. You know, there were a lot of things he did. Like he had my car wrecked. Like literally wrecked my Saab. He didn't drive it, but he had a valet driver drive it 45 miles per hour down a slope, and it cracked the whole fucking front bumper. And I was crying. And then he's like, you're gonna get me arrested if it's like, dude, yeah, he has no sense of justice. I don't give a shit what his stream was 10 years ago. I don't give a shit about any of this anymore. Yeah, I feel very put out because now everybody's saying, well, Scarlett's lost the loyalty of everybody that she's gained by being on his stream. And I'm not the one that put him in jail. Honestly, me calling the police was because I had to call them once he took those porn forums, because as a consenting performer, if he's really willing to do a scene with me, and he filmed me signing the forms, he filmed himself signing them, and then I didn't have that footage, and then he sent it to Hunter Moore, and then he was on the phone with Hunter Moore, and then so I don't know if he was trying.
Who's Hunter Moore? I don't know who that is.
So Hunter Moore has actually been very smart, very nice, very polite. He should not even have been involved at all. Ralph trying to get Hunter Moore involved is a scheme that he's using to get more clout and a bigger story, just like he tries to erupt things. And honestly, that's not cool to Hunter Moore, because Hunter Moore was always cool, and Hunter Moore actually, he gives a shit about his family. Like when Hunter Moore's name even came up at all on any other Dabbleverse stream, Hunter Moore
Rebecca
called Ethan and asked, he's like, is my family gonna be okay? I really don't want to have to deal with this. What is going on? Can you guys tell me why my name was mentioned? Because see, he literally...
Wait, former owner of Revenge Corn site? Wait, Hunter... No way. Give me a second here. Hunter Edward Moore is an American convicted criminal from Sacramento, California, the most hated man on the internet. In 2010, he created Revenge Corn website Is Anybody Up, which allowed users to post sexually explicit photos of people online without their consent, often accompanied by personal information such as their name and addresses. He refused to take pictures down on request. He was labeled the professional life ruiner and compared himself to Charles Manson. The website was up for 16 months. The FBI started an investigation in 2012. He received, holy shit, he pleaded guilty to felony charges for aggravated identity theft and adding and abetting an unauthorized access to a computer. He's sentenced to 2 to 6 years in 2 to 6 months, 2 to 6 months in prison. He was released May 2017. In 2022, Netflix released a documentary, The Most Hated Man on the Internet, docuseries about Moore. The series reached top 3 on Netflix top 10. What the hell? So, what?
He had lived to Colombia. He did his time. He served his time. He's moved forward in life, and he's working hard. And I have nothing against Hunter Moore, but I feel like Ralph used...
What do you mean? You don't have anything against Hunter Moore? Is the Scarlett just look? I understand that she's like damaged and she's had like a bad past in the industry and stuff, but is she so like blown out of her mind that she doesn't understand that Hunter Moore is a convicted felon who was charged for literally making a website of people posting revenge? Like, does she not know what revenge porn is? Does she not know what that is? Recording people without their consent and then posting it on the internet? Does she not know what that is? Or is she just playing the naive, dumb blonde intentionally? Like, how would you have somebody who's an ex-corn star and not know that Hunter Moore is a bad person? And the fact that Ethan... This is all news to me live, guys. I didn't even know that this was a... This is the first time I'm listening to this. This is fucking insane. Holy shit, they're blasted out of their mind. He recently deleted over a dozen texts in the past 24 hours. How do you know that?
Hunter Moore involved him to kind of protect himself. But, I mean, you don't fuck with a real porn star. That's what I told Ralph. I said, give me back my form. You don't fuck with a real porn star. Because we didn't do the scene. But he took the paperwork. And that paperwork, he could probably, like, say, oh, I took this 30-hour recording of Scarlett, and now since she signed this porn paperwork, that allows me to release the footage. Plus, he took my form that I signed, and I didn't get pictures or copies of any of it. So when I told the police that, and then also I have footage of him printing off these forms. I'm happy to send that because that'll protect me. Because he took my form, and that means he can release whatever he wants on me, and he thinks that it's going to be legal. Yeah, so it could be a very difficult... We'll see what happens, but I wanted him to get back to fucking Mexico. I was going to take him to the airport. He missed his flight, and he's like, I don't have time to make it, but I'm like, I'll take you, you have time to make it. So then he was on the phone for an hour on my phone with his United Airlines, and he's like, he bought another flight, and now I'm sure he's missed that one too. So then, now he's like, I don't know. He's a fucking child.
Is that everything? Well, that's the first time I've heard this. I've not heard that recording. That is all news to me. And oh my God. If I don't understand. If she's saying all this stuff, why is she still associating with him then? I don't understand. What if you are... I was going to say socially aware, which she clearly isn't. Oh my lord. What a arc lore. I think that is that. Let me look at my little docket here. I have all my links. I'm looking, just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that's everything as of, let's see. I think there is... I think we should move on to the Anisa stuff now. Oh, here's here's this one. So this is the last thing. This is the last thing. So after Ethan Ralph got out, they filmed this together.
So I'm out. I'm free. You see who I have here with me, Miss Scarlett Hampton. contrary to popular belief, she had nothing to do with anything that happened with me getting arrested. We did have a little disagreement. And I was given a courtesy.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call what you guys had a disagreement where you're threatening her
to the airport
to harm her. That's really not an agreement. If you disagree with somebody, you're not threatening to harm them.
By Milwaukee's finest. I got to the airport, continued to imbibe, continued to drink. Got into an argument with somebody at the airport. There was no indecent exposure. It was public intoxication and disorderly conduct. Everything's fine with Scarlett and I. I know some things are said on Twitter. Don't care. I'm out. I'm free as a bird. I'm supposed to come back, I think, in May. Free as a bird. I think I'm supposed to come back in May for... The charges are so minor. Public intox and disorderly. I can probably get a lawyer to show up where I don't even have to show up. But we'll see. Maybe I'll have another excuse to visit Wisconsin besides the lovely Miss Hampton. Did you want to say anything here?
We're about to have nice butter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot we're at Culver's. Shout out to Ice Dancer. I heard you sending a lot of messages last night, sweetie. Well, fuck you. I didn't need a bail, actually.
I like a double burger.
I didn't need to post bail. Only had to wait 12 hours to sober up. So I heard you were encouraging her not to post my bail, but no bail needed, bitch. I'm free as a bird. Love it.
I didn't bail you out.
He probably would bail me out, but I didn't need that. So anyway, fuck you, bitch. Mersh.
Cool, Bob.
Nice lie you made up there, but yeah, I didn't pull out the Ralph a hog at the airport, so. Anyway, salute. Enjoy. I'll be back across the border soon. And yeah, I'm all good.
That's that. And that's where we are with the arc of Ethan Ralph. Oh my God. Ugh. It's messy. It's messy. If Scarlett would like to ever have an interview about this, I am more than happy to do that. Yeah, I do find it a little ironic though that let me switch this. Here we go. I like how fucking Twitter is like, Ethan Ralph, I have him blocked. But I said, this is what I said on Twitter. Tomorrow, this stream, buckle up with the ultimate Ethan Ralph STD saga. The Gunt's greatest hits will chronicle his herpes-infused I can't even read what I wrote. Climaxing with the Ralph retorts third arrest for flashing his micro-penis manhood in a desperate bid for attention. Indecent exposure meets disorderly conduct because why not go full clown show? This guy's got more restraining orders than his exes, and that's saying something. He's dished out revenge corn like it was free candy, and who plays the role of a slosh deadbeat dad so well that he fled to Mexico for months only to get nabbed by the border dreaming of a steamy collab with Scarlett. So I invited her on. This is his actual mugshot, by the way. Isn't that a beautiful photo? Isn't it wonderful? I love this picture. And trust me, when Ralph dies, when he dies, I'm gonna make like a little montage of his mugshots, and I'm gonna make it. I don't know how I'm gonna do this yet, but I'm gonna make like a montage of all of his mugshots over the years of the last like 12 years, and I'm going to make a hilarious parody video when he's dead with all of his mugshots compilation. Because this is somebody who is so nasty and so deplorable. Like I love this mugshot though. This is like the best mugshot I've ever seen of Ethan Ralph so far. So congratulations for looking like a retard and getting arrested again. You deadbeat fucking rapist. Anyway, so the reason I showed you that is because Scarlett liked my tweet and liked several tweets of mine that were like against Ethan, which it confuses me on why she would do that. If she didn't believe what she was saying about him, but then is back to collaborating with him. So, I don't know. Where do we go from here? I have no idea. So anyways, let's move off of Ethan Ralph and let's go to Anisa, because Anisa is back in the news. For those of you who don't know, Anisa is Idubbbz' wife. And she has been very, very grumpy recently because Harley Morrison, the big burger guy, who's a Jewish man, she's had a lot to say recently. So let's begin.
Online. I do find it funny. So I was on there. But I could definitely, listen, I can go months without looking. Okay? And it's also...
Yeah, we know that you can go months, but you check it every day, though. You check the internet all the time to see what you're being talked about. You always are chronically logging yourself and seeing what you're mentioned in the context. It's not healthy to do that, by the way.
Also a little bit different when you're the topic, isn't it? Isn't it? I wouldn't tell you to do that if... Listen, Crispy Crosby 354. If you were the topic, if you were the hot talk of the town, don't act like you wouldn't look.
Dog.
Okay?
Come on, out.
Act.
You're done. Out.
You started that issue? What did I do? Wait, hold on. What the fuck did I do? I wasn't even online. I was barely even posting. Do you think you're one of these people who thinks I made the content cop? I didn't make the content cop. I was watching B-Star.
There's a stream where she talks about her influence on the content cop with Ian. That I don't have the clip on hand, but there is. I know that she mentioned this. She talked about it on Idubbbz' own stream, how she influenced some of the jokes and was like made points that he made in his own video. So you didn't make it, but you helped make it. So
Stars in bed with my Rottweiler. Okay? I had nothing to do with that. And if I did, I would have been way meaner. Who did then? My husband! We're not attached at the hip. We're very different people, if you can't tell. Okay? I had no... Listen, he wanted to take a very empathetic, balanced approach to it. I'm not interested in that. I'm a bitch. I'm a very mean person.
Well, thank you for, you know what? Just like Ethan said in his, he's like, he admits he wants to harm people. Believe people when they tell you things. If you go around telling people how mean you are, why would people take you, like, seriously when you intentionally tell people how horrible of a person you are? And mind you, this is the same woman who has been humiliating her husband for quite a few years now and outed that Idubbbz has IBS and shits his pants. Like, why would you tell your audience that your husband poops himself and has, like, chronic bowel movement issues? That's such an invasion of privacy of, like, your personal life. And later on, apparently she mentions that she wants to peg Idubbbz, which, like, I don't care what people do in the privacy of their own bedroom, but, like, he doesn't want to be pegged. But why would you tell the internet this? Like, that's private sexual. Like, there's a kiss and tell policy. Do you think Ian's really okay with you telling people that you want to peg him? Like, that's why. Why? Keep that conversation in the bedroom, you fucking asshole.
The reason why all these people online think that I'm, like, this evil creature...
But you are an evil creature. You just admitted it.
Okay, is because I'm a lot more blunt and I don't have time for this shit. I don't believe in karma.
Well, that says a lot about you right there. You don't believe in karma? Thank you for that realization. That says so much about... I do believe in karma. And all the shit that you get on, people shit on you for, is karma, bitch. You failed a goddamn entire charity organization with Creator Clash, and you weren't able to pay people, and the charity money didn't even go where... Like, I think if you are organizing an event, right? I think most people will agree with me. If you're organizing an event and you have money coming in and you promise that a certain percentage is going to go to charity, and then you are not able to put that money towards the charity, or the money did not go where it's supposed to go, to the charity and to the fighters, and it gets mismanaged, that's on you, and you're a disaster of an event organizer, plain and simple. People don't trust you because of your horrendous event that backfired on you, that eventually got canceled altogether. People weren't compensated the ways that you promised things that you weren't able to deliver. And I think if you're mishandling charity funds for a charity, that makes you even a more worse person. And definitely no one's going to support you. Definitely people are going to fucking hate on you more because you fucked up with charity money. You don't believe in karma, and then you say, well, I'm a mean person because I'm blunt. Well, let me explain to you something. You can be blunt. I'm a blunt person. You can be blunt and not be mean. Okay, like imagine I'm sitting with you, random viewer. We're on a date, a man or a woman. You and me are sitting. We're eating food. You get a big piece of broccoli stuck in your teeth, right? I say to you, hey, you got broccoli in your tooth, right? That's blunt. I'm just like, oh, you have food in your teeth, right? Versus you have food in your teeth. That's blunt. Versus you have food in your teeth. You look really ugly. It makes you look ugly, right? Like. There's bluntness, and then there's bluntness, and you're just being absolutely mean with the bluntness and adding to it. You can be blunt and not be mean. And also, it comes down to your tone, too. If my husband went online and talked about my Crohn's, I would be mortified. This is unloving, vicious behavior. Exactly. Exactly.
I don't believe that being the better person makes you better. Okay? My husband...
You don't have to believe it makes you a better person.
Does. And a lot of people are very, very lucky that my husband is such a nice person. What? Niche Space Cowboy, thank you for the bits. It's not empathetic to call your friend...
I'm blunt. That's why I outed my partner for having IBS and mocked him over it. Exactly.
And pedotroll. His name is Pedotroll on Reddit. That's his alias. I didn't make him make that alias. Okay? But like people like Harley, which by the way, okay, my husband, who's a very caring, Harley is such a fuck because he knew that my husband is a good person and he made bets on whether or not my husband was going to be a piece of shit. And he knew Ian wasn't going to be a piece of shit. And that's how a lot of people have treated my husband. And to be honest, I'm sick of it. I don't like it. I don't like that my husband receives the short end of the stick because he's a nice person. I think that there's a lot of pieces of shit out there that make aggressive bets that they're going to get away with shitty behavior because they're so terrified of being disliked online.
Well, let me tell you something. Anisa, I don't give a fuck if somebody just likes me on the internet. I am to that point into the online sphere. I literally don't care because this is fun for me and I make a little bit of money through it and it goes into my crypto and my retirement and that's all the money goes for. Any money I make goes strictly into my retirement and crypto. That's what I use this for. It's not my job anymore. I don't care if people dislike me. So I don't think that to an extent what she's saying is true, but it's not as apparent. I don't think Harley cares if people like him or not. I don't think Ethan Klein cares if people like him or not, or like their podcast. Like, genuinely. If you've been in the content space for over 10 years and you still care about what the fuck people think about you, like on a scale to where you want to be liked, you're doing it wrong.
And they look at everything. They scour the internet to make sure that everybody likes them after they make aggressive opinions about service members being bombed in Palestine. Okay? Harley made disgusting comments about medical staff operating in Palestine getting bombed, suggesting that they did it because they wanted to be martyrs to make Israel look bad. And then when I texted him, because I am a no-nonsense person, I said, hey man, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think this is kind of a bad take. Can we talk about it? He was a little fucking bitch about it. Babe, take your pills. No, that's tonight. He was a little bitch about it. And surprise, surprise, you know, he's on the H3 podcast.
She really loves the H3 podcast.
God. No wonder Ethan's brain is so fucking cooked. Because he goes on all these hate forums and I've noticed no matter where you are in any of these like alt-right hate forums, at the top of it is a sexual frustration. Like the pillar of the hate forum, whether it's on Reddit or Kiwi Farms or wherever, is like this sexual focus and frustration on like Hassan. Like you've built like harems for him, and like there was, I remember at one point like he was having sex with men in your mind. Like please, some weird ass chat. There's always weird. I let them congregate here because it's important to have a back and forth. There's a big difference between making a joke that the dude looks smelly and saying he appeals to every demo on OnlyFans. You can't tell me, okay? I hate that this was fucking clipped and everybody was like shitting themselves as if this isn't fucking true. There is no one I've met on this planet, okay, that has a chokehold on the gay community. Gay men, straight women, bi women. I have never seen hornier. Gay men love Hassan. The loudest, horniest people online for Hassan are men, whether they're gay men or straight men that have not grappled with their sexuality yet, okay? That's the point I was trying to make.
Well, I hate Hassan Piker, and I'm a bisexual male, so what are you saying here? I genuinely despise Hassan. I hate him. Hate him.
I have never seen someone appeal in that way. It's almost like the reverse Pedro Pascal effect. And it is fascinating. And I am allowed to say that. Okay? It's just true.
It's just true because I said it.
I literally saw someone tweet out that they wanted to finger Hassan like a bowling ball.
What? Okay, so what?
Lesbian women too. Do I get it? No, I don't understand. Okay? I don't get it, but it's just reality. And some of you sound really mad that you can't get fingered like a fucking bowling ball. And that's not my problem, okay? My bowling ball holes have been filled by my husband, and I'm very satiated. And maybe you should find a husband to satiate your bowling ball holes as well. Okay?
Oh my God.
Not my problem.
Why would you say this?
It's just an objective fact that he, for some reason, every single demographic, they want to finger him like a bowling ball. I have never seen a hornier demographic online. Like, hate-wise and love-wise, they come together. A man only has one hole. Oh, no. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I think they were saying that she wanted him to finger her like a bowling ball. That's what it was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Reverse.
I mean, this is Anisa who said many, many years back that good things came from the Holocaust. That there was some critical scientific discoveries through experimentation on Jews. Those are her words, not mine.
Ian. Listen, okay? If whatever Ian wants in the bedroom, he gets. The one thing he doesn't want is to be pegged. Am I sad about it? A little bit. But that's life. Okay, it's called compromise.
Why would you tell... Dude, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Why would you tell people this? It's a humiliation fetish thing. And I think Ian may be, I don't know, too empathetic to actually stand up to his own wife and say, hey, you know what? I don't appreciate the fact that you're fucking outing the fact that I don't want to be pegged and you're telling people that you want to peg. Like, what? That is such a private conversation. And it's a pretty intimate thing. Pegging doesn't matter the context of who is doing what, but like, I think I look at this. I even said, I think onto the right side, I think the pegging conversation needs to be kept in the bedroom and not outing your partner's personal sexual things they are or aren't into. Why would you say this about your husband? Like, no. Look, I'm a freak in the sheets. I'm in some crazy kinky shit. But at the end of the day, like if somebody outed on stream something that was personal to me or I didn't want to do, I would be enraged and I would probably break up with them or divorce them. No, I'm dead ass. I would divorce somebody who outed these types of things about me or my sexual interests or passions or things I'm into, my kinks. If they did that, I would never associate with that person again because that would be just a massive breaking of my trust. I already have really bad trust issues because I've been fucked over by a lot of people in my younger years of like in my early 20s. But I had no tolerance for this shit now. I'm 34. How old am I? 31, 32. I don't remember.
So
you think it's a spineless coward? I mean, maybe.
You're not getting your little butthole fucked by your online lover. Again.
I mean, if anybody wants to see my butthole, you can go to my OF. Soft, smooth rep. I'm dead ass. I'm not joking either.
Deal with that on your own time. Mine too, girl. I think it would be fun, okay? But that's life. He doesn't like butt stuff. What do you want me to do? I think he said that like 20 times. But you guys again want this fantasy. Like we can. Whatever makes you happy in the bedroom. If you want to think about pegging, getting pegged, not getting pegged, whatever. That's for you. Respect your partner's boundaries. Find out what works. Compromise.
You say this as you fucking outed his fucking personal, like, things he's not into. This is so ironic.
Be open in the bedroom.
Be open in the bedroom and let me out everything on the internet. Yeah, good job, Anisa.
Here's the vibe. I have a stone between my breasts. I have a stone above my breasts, and I have like a little, I don't even know what you'd call this, just some charms. And then I have, oh well. It's a crescent moon and star. Oh no, that's the bat. Crescent moon and star and bat. Man, that really fucks you up. Ethan can't even pick up his own kids. Bro, I saw a video clip of him lifting his leg up, and I was genuinely shocked because I do have people in my life that are fully bedridden, and they have more muscle mass than he does, which is shocking. It's definitely the Ozempic. Yeah, definitely the Ozempic. I don't know. I like walk, do a few squats in the morning. No. Is the stone labradite? It's pyrite. It's gold. Yes.
Okay, this is what, that's 50 minutes long. I don't want to watch a 50-minute. It's this one.
Oh, I find it pretty creepy how quickly the new H3 members like Tamara and Morgan are so quick to start making fun of you and Ian. Morgan especially because she seemed so normal, but then laughs the hardest at Ethan or Dan making fun of you guys. There's Vio. Hello, Vio. I think they're young, right? How old are they? Not Tamara. She creeps me out for real. She looks like she smells like pennies, yeah. Listen.
What? What does that mean? Wait, is the person she talking about Jewish?
Looks like she smells like pennies, yeah. Not Tamara. She creeps me out for real.
Tamara smells...
She looks like she smells like pennies, yeah. That one.
Is she saying that Tamara smells like pennies? I know Tamara's the new person on the H3 podcast, I believe, because she's Jewish and like she picks up shekels. Am I understanding that context, or am I too autistic to understand what she's saying?
Listen. That's not even. I love a bitch who smells like pennies. Okay, they're often very kind and they collect trinkets and they're cool. But you have to ascend. She hasn't ascended yet. I think she's very young. No. Tamara, she creeps me out for real. She looks like she smells like pennies, yeah.
I am sorry, but what the fuck is that?
Well, that's what I wanted to say. This is what I want to talk about. Because I thought about that, and right away I was like, "Whoa, really went in on the Jew shit there." And then I stopped and I was like, that would be so stupid. Like, how do you do all that? I mean, I understand like every step along the way, like the Nazi sword. There's always things, and then it's like
the
that's
Holocaust
not
apology.
That's not any. Yeah. It's misunderstood. So if I were to misunderstand this penny joke, let's say I misunderstood. It's nothing. I've heard people say things smell like pennies before as a descriptor that wasn't Jewish related.
True.
But if you are you, and given the context of everything in the past year, and given the swastika sword, then this joke hits like that. It hits wrong right away. And if you were slick, you would know to not say it and say something else, because you don't want to let people think that's what the joke was, unless you did. You don't want them to think that's what the joke was. And then it makes me think about the Tana thing, and I'm like, her idea for Tana, if she did it with this type of execution brain, is she would have just gone to TanaCon and called Tana the N-word. And that's all she would have done. There would have been nothing else to it. She has this provocative angle that she thinks, but it's like half-baked and not thought out. And I actually think Ian is better at joking than she is.
Busted.
So she shouldn't be in this space winging it, saying whatever they want on camera, because all you're doing is paying the bills of those two guys, those two Canadian guys that are always yelling about you, always freaking out. Like you're paying,
the triangle
for their shit. You paid. Those guys are making. There are YouTubers that literally make money off the fact that you're not good at that. And now look what's going on here. Now it's like I'm actually here, and I actually have, and I've met you, and I have to be like, I wonder if that was a Jewish angle on purpose, in some sort of nefarious, intelligent way, or was it just so foolishly careless?
Yeah.
Either way, it's not even paying a single bill, so what the fuck are we doing?
Right. Why even risk being misconstrued as anti-Semitic for nothing?
And you know what's crazy? She did this after, in her first stream, she had this story about how Ethan and I show up late to the podcast and then leave right after, so we have no soul. She said that we have no soul.
I'll pull that. We got that.
But people also pointed that is racist. Like making people seem inhumane and less than is, you know,
because they were late.
That's the things that they do. So after she already said that on the first stream, now on the third stream, she's saying Tamara smells like pennies.
Yep.
So I don't understand if the pennies thing was a Jew joke, or I don't care if people make Jewish jokes genuinely, but like I don't know if that was it in reference to her like period too? I don't know. Like I don't know what she meant by that, but it's kind of shitty because nobody likes the smell of pennies.
You guys are painted as evil. If you're evil people, then they could say whatever they want about you, even if it's so fucked up, because they have painted you as evil. And once you're literally evil, anything bad could be said, anything, whatever they want, because that's evil, and it's good versus evil in their brains, or whatever narrative they're trying to spin up.
Someone mentioned an alternate explanation for the penny reference could be menstrual blood, which is, I guess, sorry about that, misogyny. So it could be anti-Semitism or misogyny. Could take your pick.
Either way, I've never heard anybody say that too. Like, what kind of?
It sounds like you're like, you smell like pennies, Jew girl. That's what it sounds. I mean,
I agree with Ethan here. That's the first thing that came to my mouth. Ooh, you little shekel. You like the shekels on the street. You collecting all the shekels. Like, that's what I think. Is it a joke, or isn't she meaning to be funny, or is actually meaning to be bigoted? I don't know. I have no idea what she means. But, you know, in early, just 20 minutes ago, she's on record saying that she is a genuinely mean person. And so, like, I'd like to think if you're coming out and saying, like, I am a mean person, and then you say something like that, I tend to not think it's really a joke. Right? Like, she's literally bragging about how mean she is. So I would like to interpret that as if you say, I'm a mean person, and then you say a joke to somebody, or allegedly a joke, I'm going to take that as you're not joking. Like, I'm a jokester, dude. I'm rarely ever fucking serious about anything. So, I don't know.
What are we talking about?
That's my first
It's like,
thought.
why? What do you mean she smells like pennies? Like, what?
What is she, like 90 years old? What kind of insults are these?
You smell like pennies. That's like a deep level, like Steven Crowder level of velveteen eyes type of old timey racism.
Also, why is she complaining about smells considering her husband? It's like,
Bro, I'm surprised.
This is what I'm talking about. I love that they brought this. This is the first time I'm watching this clip. Right? She's out. She's literally sat on stream and talked about how Idubbbz has IBS and shits his pants all the time, and he stinks. She's literally. I wish I had it on hands and like I could bring up the clip. There's a clip of hers. I swear to God, of her talking about how her husband stinks. So, like, there we go. You know, embarrassing your husband again, live on the internet. And then points out, oh, this person probably smells when you're out talking about how bad your husband stinks. Like, okay. The irony, right? Like, bro, social awareness much.
Right, she could smell anything after that assault on her nostrils 24/7. Remember, you want to talk about stinky? They had to move your stinky ass husband to the door.
Not stinky, not
exactly. To get a fresh waft. Anyway, so interesting, hey?
I've never met her though, so she's saying I look like that, and also I've literally never said anything about her ever.
I was just thinking, I was like, I don't think that you've ever even talked about that.
I've not ever said that.
So she's making like, yeah,
and I probably haven't. I mean,
wait. So this new cast member of the show has never even spoken about Anisa. See, that's just crazy to me. Like, if they had some beef, I can understand you going after or like being mean or joking or whatever, right? I can get that. But this person's, if you've never talked about somebody and then she's like, oh, this person smells like that. Bro, come on. She's never talked about you. So why would you even make that like first attack on somebody? It just makes you look really shady. You know, like I'm of the belief, like if somebody takes a dig at you, you're kind of allowed to take a dig back, right? Like I think that's internet culture typically. If I'd make a dig at somebody, they're allowed to make fun of my, beautiful receding hairline, but like I would expect them to dig back at me. But if you've never interacted with them, what the fuck?
I think there's something inherently different about you that she doesn't like.
I look stinky, I guess.
I mean, you do look Jewish, right? Like if she doesn't know, doesn't know a lot about you, what's the first thing she would know?
Yes.
From looking at you, is probably considering the things they care about is that you're Jewish.
Yes.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever said anything about them. I might have like laughed at something you guys said.
They're like, oh, I heard her laughing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this weird thing, and I think it's the snark overall that like they want us to leave, but also they hate the new people because they know the new people are they're very vocally they're new here. They're so very supportive and they're more likely to participate for whatever reason with certain discussions. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't work with Hassan. They weren't here for certain things, so it makes more sense that Nate's just fucking going off. It's less awkward for him. So it's this weird thing where they hate the new people for being so supportive, and they hate us for still being here. So
yeah, the Idubbbz Anisa arc is something else, man. It never seems to be. There's always something happening all the time. Let's see. What is on? Do I have any more on my docket? Let me hear. I'm looking at my docket because I organize my docket kind of last second, as I normally do, because I procrastinate everything to the last second typically. Is there any more Anisa? Oh, this is something I wanted to talk about. This is a so I don't know if you guys know who this is, but this is Lily, okay? And I really dislike this person. And no, I don't dislike them because they're trans. I dislike this person because of their spiel of what they do. You see here, Lily is somebody who goes to these restaurants and she complains about, she always makes a scene about something that happens at the restaurant, and she's been kicked out of places before, but she also gets free food. She'll be like, you didn't use my proper pronoun. And then she'll use that as wanting to get free food. And she's known for doing this, right? She'll go into a restaurant. She always makes, can I talk to your manager? Oh, you misidentified my pronoun. And they make it a whole deal. These types of people I cannot goddamn stand. I will absolutely, if somebody asks me to use their pronouns, I will respect that. But this is somebody who uses the pronoun arena as a way to play victim card in every scenario in order to make themselves look like a victim and then get free shit. To have people pander to them. And it disgusts me. So this in particular, controversial social media influencer Lily Catino faced a restaurant drama today while streaming. The people she sat to didn't want to be filmed. The server asked her to change her camera angle. Lily changes the camera to an angle where she's filming people on the other side of the table to be putting it back to the original camera angle to then putting the emoji sticker on a few faces at the table. Lily calls them Karens after putting an emoji sticker on them and states that they will eventually go to the manager and complain. They never did. Lily has made no changes in her content despite saying that she would. Lily then leaves after playing the victim card, saying that the whole table is mean to her. When she leaves, she goes to film the entire table. So I actually have not watched this whole thing. I've only seen like a few minutes of it, but we're going to watch it, the whole thing. So let's do it. Doggy is super cute. I love old animals.
He does get a great view. All right.
Learning to read. When you lose 3 fights, they give you more pronouns. Yeah, that's true. Like I do want to make it clear. I don't have a problem with pronouns, but when you start changing your pronouns multiple times, like Onision's husband is a great example of this. They've changed their name and pronoun, I think, 5 times. I'm not even joking. And there's a point where I'm like, okay, there's a point that I'm going to be like, that's too much. I'm sorry. I can't, if you're changing your name and your pronouns every fucking 2 to 3 months, figure out who the fuck you are and figure your identity out instead of like demanding every single person cater to a non-stop change. I already struggle with my own name. So if you're changing your name and pronouns like every 3 months, and I'm not going to be able to keep up, and I'm probably going to misgender you or misuse the wrong pronoun at some point by accident. And if I do, that's not your fault because you're the one who's changing it 5 fucking times.
That's like my favorite. Tell me your bet. All right. Here we go. Let's see. How centered are we? Just a little bit this way. I'll say hi to everyone.
Okay, first things first. If I was in a restaurant area, I'm going to be honest. I am recorded 50 hours a week. Actually, more than 50 hours. Oh my holy mother of God. Thank you, Palmy Media.
Welcome to the Rep Squad, the best squad in the whole world.
Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, guys. Welcome, Gregory Murnell, Nab, Kirsch Cherry, Pelly's Derp, and Nonam 1970. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Rep Squad. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that so much. Do understand that the membership goal only updates for individuals like memberships. So like gifted subs don't count towards membership goals. I wish they would change that, but I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. You're a champ. Thank you so much, Pyro Media.
I'm trying to keep the camera out of the sun today.
Okay. Regular.
This is why it's difficult to bring nuggets sometimes. Thank you, Krista.
Oh, anyways, as I was saying, so I'm recorded all the time. If I'm going to a restaurant, I don't want to be on somebody's live stream. A restaurant is a private space, okay? This is not like in public. I have 12 cameras on me all the time at work. Everything's being recorded. There are times where I genuinely just don't want to be on a camera. Like, I don't want to be filmed. A restaurant would be one of those places. And I personally, if this was me on the side of the table, I would say something like, hey, could you angle the camera? I really don't want to be on camera. Just because like I'm having a private conversation. And my conversation's also being like on a live stream. Like, I don't want that. Like sometimes when I go out to eat and I'll have conversations with people, I don't want that recorded because I'm having a private conversation with people. I like privacy. I really value privacy, especially when I don't want to be on camera 24/7. People need to understand that people are not always wanting to be on camera. And when you're in a private place like a restaurant, especially so.
Because of...
Oh, look at that. She just made eye contact. She's like, why am I being recorded?
It's hard to get everything set. A little overwhelming. But that's okay. All right. Let's read. Is the camera angle good? No, I'll say hi. We got Jinxie, Frankie, Kate, hello, Lily Pickles, hello, Archangel, hello, Dollface, hello, Foltzy and Galaxy and Grace, hello, Grace, Royal Football, hello, Mifflin is here, Toon is here, Greening, hello, Aiden, hello, Trish, and Steph. It's always jarring joining the stream on TikTok and seeing all the hate. It is jarring. It is jarring. Hello, Animal Crossing. Hello, Tina French. Hello, Minecraft. Thank you, Tina. Nugget is stealing my heart too. Every day. We got tax.
Thank you again, Palma Media. I appreciate you.
I have to do other stuff on Wednesday.
I love seeing green people, seeing names green in my chat. Makes me happy.
Here, Warthog, hello, Greening. The Nugget emote. Tattoo's healing very well, actually. It's still peeling, but it's getting there.
If you guys want to become a member, hit that first link down below in the description.
I guess they did, didn't they, Greening? Yes, they did, Frankie, but I suppose they could move, maybe. There's plenty of tables.
Look at that. She's covering. Look at how she's covering her face. Ah.
Yeah, they just want to make sure.
Oh.
They definitely.
Okay, the waiter just came up. I don't know if you heard that. It's really light.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Otherwise, is there any way I could offer you that table on the room? You still have a water view. It would be a little bit more private. It's just I cannot have you recording other guests.
Okay.
Because I said I offered to move her to a different spot with a water view. I just can't have you recording with other people being in the camera. That's perfectly valid.
Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can't face that way because the light is coming this way, but let me see what I can do with the camera.
I can also adjust the umbrella for you.
Holy shit! Thank you for another 5 gifted subs! Paulo Media, welcome. Ethereal Drift, Frazo, Kate C, Jade Waters, and Neltastic. Thank you. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever had 10 gifted subs in one day, so thank you. Thank you.
I definitely was here first. I definitely was here first. All right, hold on.
My name is Sandy. I'll be your server today. Okay. Whenever you want, I'll be back in 1 second.
Thank you. Over there. Hello, everyone.
Here, she's still hiding her face.
What do we... I guess we should wait for the other server to come over and help us, because... I mean, we are streaming, so I don't know. They knew I was streaming for sure.
Your team's been watching me for years? Well, thank you.
When they sat.
I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who watches my streams, even if it's only here for a couple of minutes.
I don't know what to do. Should I just move myself?
If anybody of you guys are into video games, you're welcome to join my Discord. It's linked down below in the description.
The camera does zoom in. It does. Focus on... They can move if they're bothered.
What are we watching? We're watching Lily, who is a trans person, play victim, and be an asshole in public as usual.
I would move to the other side of the table. Okay, how about this?
You're making a thing be way more complex than you need it to be. Look at all that open space, dude. Look at all those open seats.
The
Now she's in the camera. Look at that. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like that back wall, you could go back there and angle it in such a way.
No one's coming over to tell me where to go. Should I just stay here? Or you know what we could do? Here's an idea.
Okay, here comes a big brain move. What?
Hold on.
Big brain move coming in.
I have an idea. Stick with me. Stick with me. Stick with me.
Wow, in person. I love it. I don't know. How can we do? Hi. Hello. Hi. Good to meet you. Hi. Wow. Hi. How are you? Hi. Good to meet you.
I'm trying to make it so
She's looking at the camera again.
I'm just gonna do it.
Trying to make sure we're not getting Oh, okay, thank you.
I would make that bigger. I'd still make that bigger. Make it bigger.
Does that work? Kind of. Should I make it bigger?
Yes.
A little bigger? Alright, hold on.
Okay, that's better.
Like this? Should we just leave? I don't even know. You survived too. What should we do? Yeah, should we just go somewhere else?
Yes.
You survived too.
You should. Or just move to the other space across the build. We saw all those free
No,
tables.
It's not, but also, I don't really care. Alright. Where should we go? Thank you, Frankie, for gifting us up the time off, Queen. Am I uncomfortable? Well, here's the thing. When you encounter Karens in the wild, it can be satisfying.
Considering that you're a Karen yourself.
To do malicious compliance, which is I did what they asked. You know? They are not being recorded anymore, but it's hard to hear me. Okay. Even when I talk to you. Alright, we got some. Oh, where should we go, y'all? I don't really know where to go. I guess we could go to a different table, but no one also is coming over to help me get this. Let me record the microphone.
Oh, changing the audio. Well, that audio is way better.
Is the sound any better or worse? Sound any better? Oh, was it just not working before? Oh, it just came on. Oh, okay. You don't think it was on? Okay. Well, I guess it's up to us. Like, the camera can stay where it is.
Imagine like this being the highlight of your day on figuring out if you want to leave a restaurant or not because somebody asked you if you could not have them being recorded, and this is like your really predicament throughout the day. You know, you're so oppressed with situations like this that you create yourself.
We can do whatever. We do whatever we want. We don't have to go. We can stay. There are a lot of empty tables.
The entitlement and the privilege.
They didn't say anything to me. They Alora or another table. That's what you think? It's just so annoying. It doesn't go anywhere. Okay, now, what do you think, Nugget? What should we do? They are covered. They're covered.
What about the other two people aren't covered though?
Not covered, though.
What about the redhead?
I suppose we can go to Alora. Like it has the answer.
You don't understand how she couldn't just have the chair positioned differently so the only thing behind her is... I mean, that's logical, but this person isn't logical.
Complain. I don't really care about that.
They'd rather make situations and create situations...
I want to know where the server is.
...than resolve.
Yeah, that's another good question. But they're not being recorded anymore.
At least there's no kids in the background. Yeah, that's true. Because they've done that before. They've had kids in the background and stuff,
Sarah,
and we already know my stance on like having kids in the back, having their privacy violated.
Good boy. Good boy, Nugget. This is such a debate. I don't even know. Yeah.
First world problems, guys, right here. First world problems. Such a debate.
Yeah, I agree, Steph. I agree. You flag down or go find someone? I mean, I guess. I don't want to. I just want to eat food. All right, we're going to go. We're going to go. I think maybe less because of the camera thing and more because no one is coming to help me with this. Like, it'd be one thing if there was like a server who was like, okay, well, how about this, or that, or you can do that, and like, here, let me help you move tables.
The server already asked if you could move. But if they're like, you need to move the table, they would then cry about having to move. So like, there's no winning. It's not that they don't like you.
And let them have their lunch, their business lunch, I guess. And I guess I'm going to Alora. Is that the move? Okay.
The dog's name is Nugget. Yeah, it is a cute name for a dog.
I have a feeling someone will talk to them. I don't think I need to do anything here. Why isn't a server helping out? I don't know why a server isn't helping out. I gotta switch to front-facing camera.
Like, I don't know why you just couldn't move to the 2 tables away. You just showed a table with an umbrella, like, aim it towards like the background so the camera's looking, so you're in the front and the background's over the edge, like looking over the water. Like, I don't understand. God, the laziness. Lily, you lazy asshole.
Oh, I'm leaving. I don't think I needed some help moving tables because they didn't want me there, so I could have used help like 10 minutes ago, honestly.
No problem.
You can't just move tables yourself. You have to have somebody tell you to do it. This just proves that she likes confrontation. Yeah.
Lamar.
Was that it? I think so. That's all, I think. Well, at least it didn't... Man, I've seen some bad stuff with this Lily person. That was actually pretty tame compared to other times I've seen them do shit. Well, guys, I think that summarizes today's stream. We're at, what, 2 hours and 30 minutes? What do you guys think? You got anything else you want me to cover, talk about? Anything you want me to check into? Oh, wait, hold up. What is this?
I'm like, what if people start believing it and then
Wait. Let's see. I want to see this. This is... We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We got my favorite. It's my favorite. It's Frogan. I've covered her quite a lot in the past here.
I'm like, what if people start believing it and then how long have I known Raph?
By the way, I cannot stand this woman.
For almost 3 years. We met in July of 2023. Yeah, I feel like I've known him forever. He said, reading that made my arms go numb right now. I will die if my best friend moves away. Before Wrath, there was a man who we shat mentioned. Who? I
was just crying to get on stream for the 100th time. You know, actually, I can't. The music in the background is going to get me copyrighted, so never mind. I'm not covering this. Last time I tried to cover her, I fucking got copyright claimed by a fucking DMCA shit, so I'm not even going to fucking go into that. I think we're done for today's stream, guys. Thanks everybody for tuned in. I'll see you guys next Thursday or Friday, most likely Thursday. I have actually a kind of a big next week. Well, this week what I was going to do changed because of the Ethan Ralph stuff, but next week is going to be crazy because I am going to be doing something that I don't really want to do on live stream, and I am going to be making a live video response to Brittany Simon, which, if you don't know who that is, she's a live streamer on YouTube now, and I used to be really close friends with her IRL. She took the bait on one of my videos, one of my satirical videos, and she made a whole video about it on live stream. And then she attempted to label me as a white supremacist and say that I am like pro super supportive of Israel and that I hate sex workers and I'm anti OnlyFans. So we're going to be responding to both of her videos live on here, this channel, next week. I was planning on doing it yesterday, but things changed. So I don't really want to do it because I was IRL friends with her, and she was somebody who I looked up to and was really valued and thought was really intelligent. And we filmed content together. I spent the holidays with her at her house. I helped her financially get her brother out of a situation when he lived at home, and her family went after him because he came out as gay. It's a whole thing, because it's a personal issue for me. Like, it's very personal, and I've resisted watching her content outside of what people came and told me. So I figured it would be fun to do a live response to it, and react to what she has to say, and open some skeletons that she probably doesn't want people to know about, not only herself, but some of our past together. Because if she's gonna get on live stream and just say completely untrue things about me, like I'm anti OnlyFans despite me having an OnlyFans and me supporting people on OnlyFans, yeah, well, fuck you. So next week, stay tuned. I'll see you guys next week.